Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a super delicious treat, 100% natural. This sweet treat is so healthy that you can have it for breakfast, as an afternoon snack, and of course, as dessert. You're going to love it for sure. It has no sugar, no condensed milk, no cream, and not even any flour to bind it together. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. It's super low in calories. Before we start making this treat, which has no sugar, no milk, no lactose, and zero fat, tell me, what time of day do you usually eat fruit? Do you have the habit of eating fruit? How many fruits do you eat? What's your favorite fruit? I'd love to see your comment. This recipe uses fruit, apple, which is one of the fruits I always have at home because it's practical, healthy, and so much more. Remember, the ingredients and their quantities, as well as the nutritional information, are listed below in the description, okay? If you can, go ahead and leave a like as well. That really helps me here on the channel. It shows YouTube that you support the channel, that you trust my content. It's super important to me. I didn't peel the apple. You can see that here, right? In the apple peel, there's a large amount of pectin, which is a soluble fiber that's really great for improving gut motility, lowering the glycemic index of the dish, and even helping with cholesterol absorption in the intestine, the excretion of cholesterol. Apples have a lot of nutrients. I have videos here on the channel talking about the benefits of apples, like I mentioned, and I'll leave them down below in the description. You saw that I have a lot of apples here, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll blend them in a few batches because my blender is small, but I like to use it because it blends really well. And then, just so you understand what I'm going to do, I'll take this apple puree after blending it and put it in my pot because I'm going to cook it on the stove. But I'll show you step by step. Just wait a second. Hold on a moment. All right, I put the apple puree in here. This color is normal because the apple oxidizes, right? While we were waiting for the batches to be blended little by little, it's normal for them to oxidize. And that's not a problem at all. I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon stick here and some cloves. This is really interesting because it's going to add some flavor, right? An extra bit of seasoning. Sweet dishes are also foods that need to be seasoned. And it will bring in bioactive compounds, right? Clove contains carvacrol, cinnamon has cinnamaldehydes, which help control blood sugar because they can help improve insulin sensitivity a bit. But mainly, besides the bioactive compounds, the flavor turns out amazing. Of course, this is also optional. If you don't like it, it's not a problem. You can make it just with apple and it works just fine. I'm just going to wait for this apple to reduce and cook because it's going to turn into a kind of apple compote. It'll concentrate the sweetness more and the flavor will be different, right? So I'll be back in a bit so we can add the last ingredient. So I've already cooked the apples and fished out the cinnamon sticks and the cloves. What I'm going to do now is take the gelatin, neutral, colorless, flavorless, unsweetened gelatin, and I'm going to mix it into our apple here until it's fully incorporated. Since it's really hot and has the apple's own liquid, I don't need to dissolve the gelatin in water, so it ends up being even more practical. Remember to do this little by little to make sure everything gets fully incorporated. And as I told you, gelatin is cooked collagen, right? So it's good for your skin, nails, joints, hair. There's a video here on the channel talking about the benefits of gelatin. I'll leave it down below in the description for you. So I've got my mold here. Now I'm going to transfer the mixture and then put it in the fridge until it sets. It's really easy, isn't it? And the taste is wonderful. In just a little bit, I'll come back to show you how it turned out. I took our apple treat out of the fridge. Now I'm going to cut a few pieces so you can see the consistency. It turned out amazing. Make it at home. You're going to love it for sure. Look how beautiful it is. Give it a try. I'm dying to try it. Now look, check out the consistency with the fork. Make it at home. You're going to love it. Remember to like the video. It really helps me out here on the channel. And share it with someone who will like it and with someone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of kindness. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. Wonderful, light, refreshing, natural. The spices give it a special kick. And I love apples. It also works with pears, bananas, guava. Tell me what you would make it with. I'd love to see your comment. See you next time. Bye.